welcoming you back to our next installment. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about the strongest men in the world and what animal they remind you of. It's fun, right? So first, let's see who to start with. Let's go with my favorite. It's always Eddie Hall, right? So his nickname is the Beast. Eddie Hall is the Beast. So what kind of beast is he exactly? Kind of what he reminds me of, the way he's shaped in like the shaved head except for the mohawk in the middle. I don't know why, but I see Eddie Hall as a silverback gorilla. Like speedy, powerful, will run through anything, lift anything and throw it over his head, get it out of his way. You have logs in front of him. The dude, I'm pretty sure, has log press records. If not, the weights are unbelievable. You saw me do a video where I attempted 135 over my head. Eddie Hall's done like 450, 460 over his head with a log apparatus. So for those of you that aren't familiar with that, you don't grab it like this, like a barbell. The bars are inside like this, like a hammer curl type of grip. And so he's putting like, I'm pretty sure over 450 over his head. I think 230 kilos is the world record, and I think he just barely missed that. So whatever that translates into, it's 230 times 2.2. So it would be wait a minute, that's a lot more. So that would be 506? Is that right? Yeah, I think it's 506 if I'm doing my math correctly. Check me with your calculators, but yeah, and he barely missed locking that out. So incredibly powerful guy. And for those of you who haven't done your primate research, even chimpanzees that aren't gorillas are incredibly strong. They've done studies where they put barbells in front of them and you'd be shocked what they can lift over their heads. So Eddie Hall, silverback gorilla, running through the jungle, destroying everything, nothing can stop him, right? Next, Robert Oberst, right? Obvious, right? I mean, big hairy mountain guy, grizzly bear, right? Grizzly bear. Robert Oberst would be a grizzly bear. So I don't know how much of a vegetarian he is from what I've seen in the different videos that I see him hanging out with Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall and Nick Best. But, you know, definitely looking at him reminds me of a grizzly bear with kind of the big hairy mountain man type of look. So speaking of Brian Shaw, you know, one of the most accomplished strongmen of all time, I mean, I'd have to really delve into my research and do it properly, but off the top of my head, I think the second most accomplished strongman of all time after Zydrunas Savickas. Brian Shaw is 6'8". 6'8". So literally, I'm 5'8", literally 1 foot taller than me, and I'm weighing about 182 right now. He's like a little over 400 pounds. So if you look him up on Wikipedia, it says 420, but he fluctuates. So huge, huge man. And Brian Shaw just strikes me as, you know, he's not like the fastest in the fast events, but he strikes me as someone who would just bowl through anything. No matter how heavy it is, he'd knock it out of his way. A bull elephant, right? An African bull elephant. That's Brian Shaw, the biggest of the big, the strongest of the strong. So Brian Shaw would be a bull elephant. So who else do we have? Let's see. Those are kind of the three top ones that come to mind. So the other strong men, we have Nick Best, we have Lauren Chalet, we have, so let's make this clear. This is my channel and I talk about people I'm fans of, right? So for any of you expecting me to talk about Thor, sorry, I'm not a fan. I'm not going to do any kind of positive videos about him. So that's that. Who else do we have sort of at the top of the standings? Shivlikov, we have Novikov, so I don't know, Russians and from that part of the world just conjures up a bear, so we'll go with bear for them. But I just thought this would kind of be a fun exercise to do. What animal would you think of when you're thinking of these strong men? Because they are so much larger than life. So again, Eddie Hall, silverback gorilla. Robert Oberst, obviously grizzly bear. And Brian Shaw, a bull elephant, right? And then, you know, maybe we'll do a part 2 of this video in the future now that Larry Wheels is getting into strongman and we have all these other great up-and-comers. We can talk about them as well. Let's do some of the past. How about Mariusz Pudzianowski? So he was very strong but very fast as well, so maybe like a Bengal tiger would be Pudzianowski. So hopefully you enjoyed this fun exercise that we did on which animal is your favorite strongman most like. And we'll see you next time. But until then, as always, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Like this video. Hit the bell button so you're notified when I post some new content. And until next time, ciao, homie.